Hey, how's it going everybody? Crash here. Thought we'd take a quick video, especially compared to some of my other ones. Quick video to say, we've gone through 10 runs. We've died once. We started with just an AK and a couple of mags. And after those 10 with a death, here's where we are. 67,000 in the bank. Loaded 60s for the AKs. Loaded 60s for the M4s. I think I've come out with 7 total M4s. We got the VR80 and the M2, which are great shotguns, especially if you're going into the bunker. That'll be a whole nother deal because I'm not very good with it, or in it, I should say. Chris Vector, not bad. And the PS90, some nice free stuff. The SRS2 and the M700 are just, I mean, they're great. There's no other way to put it. They are great weapons in this game. Glock can hold its own if you know what you're doing, and I don't, but I try to use, where's it at? The AP 6.3 is considerably better than the PSO. All the ammunitions in the game tend to have a starter version and then say like your green tip for NATO ammo. So your M855 is obviously going to be your green tips, and then there's the FMJs, and there's a massive difference when you're actually playing. It feels massive when you're getting those hits. Same kind of thing with the AKs. You got your 545 by 39 PS and BP ammo. BP is going to be where you want to live. One thing I haven't seen any difference of, because there's only the one so far, the 338. 762 by 39 has the same thing, PS and BP, leaning towards the BP for your best. Slugs. Slugs in the M2 and the VR80. The couple of times I have gone into the bunker, that's what's saving me. I don't actually have experience with the buckshot because I figured I'm not that great. So let's not do buckshot, let's just do slugs and hit them as hard as possible. I'm not really, let's see, where did it go? Oh, that's right, I made it smaller. There she is. I took the FAL out because the SKS was longer, and I wanted to try and have my inventory as clean as possible. But the FAL, there's no need to take anything else in there with you. Not like I usually do, but the FAL hits. That's where it is. The AUG, I don't know what it is. It uses the same ammo as an M4. It doesn't even matter if it's the 855 green tips. I'm just not very good. I'm not very, well, I'm not very good, period. Well, we all know this so far. But I'm even not so very good with the AUG. I don't know, maybe it just exacerbates the situation.
What does exacerbate me?
Points out all my flaws more, so. We have her for a completionist sort of thing, but we don't use her. Same kind of thing with the P90. I don't love it. Again, me, how I play. Vector's amazing. Ammunition, obviously, I don't have any more room and I can't buy any more because I was focusing on the UICS. And then when we get into the gear, what I do think is nice is you have the medical ones, which you can buy more of, obviously. But since I like to keep things as organized as possible, what's nice is, you can probably see this in the other videos I've made, you can put your chest rigs and your backpacks in here, but I can put my med supplies in here, right? I can put a spare helmet in there with a spare set of NVGs and my revives. These are for when the wife plays, Yoshi. She will always keep a couple on her, and I keep a couple on me, just in case. Bunch of bandages. What we got in here? Is this the same one? Nope, pills. But pills are handy. They wear off faster the more you run. They don't heal you. They just make you feel better for a little bit of time, right? This is what pills are supposed to do, you know?
Makes me feel good.
Bandages. The missus, she hasn't had to use one yet. I guess that's just par for the course on playstyles, I guess. I've used a couple. It's only when you're actively bleeding. So if you take a hit and you're not actually bleeding, bandage isn't going to do anything when you smash that H button or whatever your shortcut button is to heal. I'm usually injectors, band-aids, and pills, and she's usually just injectors and pills. So you see that a few times I've used myself as bait, and it has either barely worked out or not. But pills are easy to come by. Injectors, the key with injectors is if you are early game and you're hurting on that money, when you use your injector, it's going to drop it on the ground. Pick it back up. When we open this up, 360, I think it's the same. I think it's 360 when you sell an empty injector too. So it's worth it. If you need that money, if you had a wipe run or something and you just need some cash, empty injectors, they're not a bad thing. Also, you probably saw earlier that I had food containers and MREs just stacked in here. Well, that's because in the job board and tasks, let's see, headshot, survive, and extract. Is there one in here? No. That's fuel, so you could do it with fuel containers too. Just bringing them out and staging them in your inventory. So like, if I had 2 fuel containers in my inventory, then I could just track this really quick. I could say untrack this, because this doesn't have progression. This has progression. So I could untrack this, track that one, go back in my inventory, sell the 2 fuel containers, and I will have completed this. I mean, you don't have to go in to do it if you just stage it in your inventory. But there's one that is sell 2 food containers and 2 of the MREs. So that's why I usually have them stacked in there, just so that I can knock out some of these without much effort. These are always important to watch. Something to pay attention to. If you're here in your main operations tab and you don't like any of your options, say like me, where, let's see, that one's intel for the quarry, well, that one's intel for the quarry, and those are my only 2 quarry options, you can re-roll the missions for 5 grand. But take note, that also re-rolls these. So if you have progress on any of them, it'll be gone, because these 3 also reset and you don't have anything tracked anymore. You'll have to pick them again from this. Learned it once, not that hard of a lesson to learn, but if I can keep you from learning it the hard way, happy to do it. Trader never has any sales or anything, which, you know, that is what it is. There's new things coming with some map redesigns, it sounds like, and the weapons are going to be slightly modified to where, you know, I didn't buy any of this. The only thing, well, I guess, you know, air quote, bought would be like this AK, which I believe was the first AK that I had when I sold everything and we started in video 1. Everything else is free. Wait, did I buy that? I probably bought that. That doesn't seem like something I would have found, but I don't remember. They all blend together. But they're all going to have damage. There's going to be a durability aspect added to the game, and so when you pick up a weapon from an AI person, they're not going to be in the best condition. It sounds like we're going to be able to do something to repair them, but you're not going to be able to just pick up an M4 and be like, oh, okay, well, it's fully ready to go and it's worth money, and this one's worth money, and this one's worth money. That's not an M4, but you know what I mean? It's going to add an extra step to it. Maybe slow down the progression of, you know, only having a couple slots left in your inventory that aren't loaded with perfect weapons. You might have to save something before you can actually fix it. I'm not sure. I'm excited to find out. I wanted to get this video about what we completed in 10 runs done before that, in case there is a wipe, so that we could have this overview. What's really nice for some people that might not be very versed in all of these different weapons types and their ammos that go with them. If you hover over it, if you look on the left side here, you can see, well, the AK mags light up. Oh, well, the AR mags light up and the ARs themselves. So it shows you what weapon it shows you what ammo correlates to which gun. Words, right? They're difficult. So it's an easier way to learn what does and doesn't go. So like you hovering over this, it shows you that this mag works with it. Hovering over an AK, it shows you that those are the mags for it. So it's easier to learn. Pay attention to those little things. And I'm not sure if it's gonna get, air quote, patched, or if he's just gonna take that ability out of the game. So a long time ago, in the Tarkov days when it was popular, a lot of people started putting backpacks in backpacks in backpacks in backpacks, and I mean, drill down like 8 times and have all those backpacks. When Incursion first came out, you could do that. That's out now. So what I personally do is I look for those, say a chest rig that's not fixed or that isn't that good. I'll just put it in my inventory because now I have all these slots, or those H harnesses. Let's see, gear. I don't know why I would even click on helmet because I'm dumb. This right here. A lot of the AI guys have these. Well, this is only a four square, so again, finger's not working. So it would only take up these 4, right? Well, this chest rig has 2 of those, and obviously whatever backpack. So for a cost of 4 slots, we click on here and we open. There you go. It's a big benefit. The downside here is these are linked, these are linked, these are linked, these are linked. They're not linked together, but you still get the extra room. You're not going to be able to hold the intel packs because those are a 4 square, just like this chest rig. But it's a great way to come out with some extra gear that you can sell and get your money in. Other than that, guys, I think that's a pretty good coverage of what we've done in 10. What you should watch for, little things that are helpful. I hope any of my videos are helpful, or at least you got a good laugh at how I was so skilled. Second to none.
You're talented.
I will be starting another series if the wipe does happen and we get to start all over. If we don't get a wipe, then I'm going to continue on this series, and I'm going to do my best to see if we can push left of the map, because a lot of the jobs that we were taking at the quarry were taking us up and to the right towards the industrial district, and I want to see if we can get more missions that are going to be going down to the left towards the military base. I think we only did 1, maybe 2 at the military base. Fun place to try to clear, and you can actually head straight up the hill from there and get to the industrial district as well. So I'm going to see if we can do some more of those. It's really hard to tell from jobs, even when you read this. Quarry. Like there was one that said dropping it off at the... What was it? It was something about dropping something off near like the boat pickup or whatever, but there was nothing near the water. I thought that we were going to come down here and drop off. So hopefully there's a little bit more descriptions on, this is going to happen in a military base, or this is the quarry maybe, like the actual quarry going down inside. We think we only did that once, but secure crucial intel from the VLF and seamlessly integrated into the Iron Guard core stronghold. I don't know if that's going to be taking me to the military base or not. So maybe there's a way to find out. Maybe there's a way to tell. Maybe I'm missing something completely. Maybe it's all if it has anything to do with the VL if you're going to the military base.
Maybe.
I'm not sure. But I'm going to find out. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments if you have any questions. And we'll continue on with this. Or we'll be starting over with the wipe. As always, thanks for being here. Do me a favor if you can. Hit that like. Subscribe if you have any interest in subscribing. And we appreciate you. Have a blessed day.